Now from City. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
In the second, Boston.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's hitting .429. The 1-1. Hit hard to short. Backhanded from deep in the hole. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Popped him up. Arcia has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. To his left, Villar on the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Standing in, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Thames behind 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the bell. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher. I agree with you. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And there's 1 away. Ready now, Manny Pena, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hits this one hard the other way, right to Cabrera. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia will try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 1 run scored without. Into the box, Michael Conforto. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So striding in, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now the 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis d'Arnaud, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A swing and a miss as he chased. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robert Gesellman, will step in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes, to follow. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, and
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but make him go.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. Here it is, the 3-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
First baseman number 7.
So coming to the plate, Eric Thames reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The catcher,
at the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A bounce into the lead with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Gesellman.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Reyes into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. And it's fouled away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. There's a shot out to right center field. Yelich is on his way home. He scores as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Hansel Robles trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Travis Shaw will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Here now is his. I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Braun has a read on it. One away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 1-1. Here it comes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Riding in once again, Manny Pena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a looper to left. Conforto coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Keon Broxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 23.
1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run pushing has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, pitcher.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Ulysses Chassin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Brett Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
2 balls and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Keon Broxton will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Boone Logan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
For Milwaukee, number 48. Boone Logan.
Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jet Bandy is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that thing.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman, number 23.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. And that will conclude matters here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Blevins is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. This is in the air to left field. Conforto waits on it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. Blevins is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. It was a walk in his last trip. Jesus Aguilar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jesus Aguilar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first
Next
base,
for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits to this point. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Little chopper back his way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Anthony Swarzak Enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Hard hit ball to second. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Jet Bandy. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is. So digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. Braun is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He brings it in, and the Brewers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ulysses Chassin wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partner.